You could say whatever you want at the poker table, cause I just don't give a fuck. Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. Suck my wee, and if you don't like it, move out the way, nigga. Beat. Hello, yo, what's going on, my people? What's going on? It's Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. You don't like to suck my wee. Today, I'm going to be another episode of Just Jason. Right now, I got some shit I want to talk about. And also, I didn't feel like scheduling nobody because it's just getting fucking annoying. So, more than likely, most of these podcasts, at least 75% will be just me from now on. And as people fucking, whatever, as I run into people and I can just pin them down, I'll just do that shit. You know what I mean? And also, I know the last couple episodes of my listener have a couple cutouts here and there with the audio. I believe I rectified this problem with electrical tape. The cord to the mic was loose on my mic, so I just taped it up, and hopefully this episode will have no cutouts and all that. I know it's annoying because every podcast I do, I listen to it at least twice, but of course, a lot of them, sometimes I wait to the last minute to upload them or even record them, so I don't have the time to actually listen to them before I upload them. So pretty much I hear it when you hear it, and then that's like, ugh. You know, just trying to step the quality up, and electrical tape is made a way for me to do that. Hopefully, like I said, if there's anything y'all ever want to say about it, please don't be shy to hit up pokertabletop podcast@gmail.com. And once again, I am sorry about last week not releasing. Something happened. I can't remember. And yeah, and that's just what happened. I don't know excuse. I have no excuse. I can't remember why I didn't do it. Something happened, but my memory usually is only about as good as 6 hours, and yeah, that time has passed, so it's all good. So I got a bunch of things I want to talk about today. You know what I mean? Just a bunch. I just want to talk to my fans and just talk. So before I guess the first thing I really have to talk about would have to be Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. Basketball legend, died in a fatal helicopter crash, which it's real sad between him and his daughter and the other people who freaking died. It's just fucked up, man. And it's so crazy because I remember Kobe like as a kid watching him and Iverson and that whole like generation, the freaking, you know, the Stephon Marburys, the Vince Carters, that whole class of like basketball. And like it's crazy like taking a step back and actually watching how great of a basketball player the dude was. Like it's just like sometimes you don't realize something as you're seeing it, you're just enjoying it like while it is, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a freaking like a store in your neighborhood that you don't realize how much you loved it or something until like it's closed down. I know that's kind of that's a minuscule analogy. Obviously, that doesn't equal to the magnitude of this guy and the shit he was doing and his work ethic and all that. And it's just sad to see people go out like that. And it's just so many ironic things about how LeBron had just passed him with the scoring title. He was just eligible for Hall of Fame, which he obviously was going. And it's just sad, man. It's just a real, like, I'm still in disbelief as I, like, actually fucks me up. It's not even watching like the shit. It's weird with me. It's not even like watching it on TV. It's when I read Kobe Bryant dead on the headlines. Like that's, I don't know, for some reason just reading it makes it way more real to me than just hearing it. I don't know. It's just like, wow, like the dude is like he's gone. He's like, and it just you just gotta appreciate the legacy that he left, you know what I mean? In the short amount of time that he was on this earth. And I'm sorry for these beeping. I'm sorry. I just got an iPhone, everybody. I made the switch. I'm sorry, Droid. And my phone has been going off like crazy for the last probably 2 days. I got it last week, 2 weeks ago, and it's just, I'm still getting used to it, but it's extremely easy to use. And I must say, honestly, I should have been got this fucking phone. But anyway, yeah. So that's what it was. And yeah, I just want to say RP to Kobe. He was just a great basketball player. And as a Celtics fan, I hated you like as a like when we was playing you, but your talent is it's just undeniable, man. And it's just a sad thing to see. You know what I mean? It's just watching it is just surreal at this point. And it's just crazy how you see how this dude like impacted people's lives, and that's what really like makes it so crazy when it's like, yeah, he played ball, but when you just see like just millions of people crying for you, it's like, damn, like, wow, like you're like a real like icon. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like I said, you don't realize things while you're watching it, and it's just crazy just to see that shit. You know, it was just like it's on that Michael Jackson, Prince level, Nipsey Hussle, all that shit. When it's just like some people just affect people and just being who they are, genuine. I feel like when you're that genuine of who you are on whatever level, it's gonna resonate with people, especially if it's a positive thing. You ain't hurting nobody or nothing. When you're just trying to spread that energy that you want people to have, and yeah, so that's pretty much what it was. And it's just sad. R.I.P. Kobe. I don't have nothing funny to say about that. And some comics are making jokes about him, and I'm usually a guy who thinks everything's funny, but I don't know. I think it's kind of like just distasteful to make jokes about some shit like that. But yeah, so R.I.P. Kobe, man, and it's just yeah, man. My life for the last 2 weeks, it's pretty wild, honestly. It's just a lot of like shit happened in my life in the last 2 weeks, and it's crazy. One of the things I found out, and so one of the things I want to talk about is like, so, and anybody who listens, feel free to comment on the podcast email and tell me your thoughts and feelings. So pretty much, I found out that one of somebody who I considered a real friend, like, was flirting and sending like nudes back and forth from my ex, and my ex was condoning it. I think she actually initiated it. And what happened was he had hit me up. Like I hang with this dude pretty often. You know what I mean? He's like a guy I know. Like when I moved, he helped me go get a couch. Like this is the type of friend I'm talking about. Like you know what I'm. Fuck. Hold on 1 second. Pause. Hello. Sorry about that. My boy Eddie Ray called me. Y'all know Eddie Ray. He's been on the podcast. I used to have a podcast with him called Shots with E&J. Shots with E&J forever. But anywho, like I was saying, I don't remember where I left off, but it made me feel some type of way, and it's like I haven't been betrayed in a very long time, and being betrayed is like it's like a punch in the face. Like you never can get used to it. You know what I mean? It's not something you can get used to. But anyway, let me tell you the story, and then I'll tell you how I feel about the shit. So anywho, so I was chilling with my boy, and he calls me randomly. He's like, "Hey man, you wanna go chill?" It was like Saturday. I was working. I just finished working, so I was like, "All right, fuck it." So we go to a bar. We chilling. First, we go to a bar. They kick us out. They was racist. I knew they kicked us out because I was black, but whatever. So we end up chilling, drinking, going to one of our other friends' house. And then he's like, yo, says, yo, Jason, I got to tell you something. He was like, your girl, I'm not going to use nobody's names. Nobody's going to get incriminated on that. He's like, we was flirting back and forth, and she sent me naked pictures and shit like that. And there's like, this is my ex, but it's like, come on. I was like, caught me off guard, like, word, nigga? Like, but it's like the initial shock where you don't even know how to react to it. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, and it got that like I'm sorry. I mean, like I appreciate you telling me, but that was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like after that, I was chilling. I had to go do something. My sister I left, and it's just like the shit just didn't sit right with me. I was just like, wow, like somebody you fuck with, like you don't do shit like that to people you fuck with. And that like I live by a creed where my friends, people who I consider like my real friends, I make sure I don't cross. I'll go out of my way to make sure something I do isn't even perceived as fuck shit or fucked up shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I got the scoop, and I sat on it for a day, and I felt like some type of way about it. So I had to call him and let him know, like, yo, man, what you did was fucked up. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like I don't feel some type of way about the shit you did because it was fucked up. And the timeline was very recent. This ain't old shit. This is like within the last couple weeks. Like, I was just with the nigga. Pretty much I was having a couple times, and then like pretty much most recent shit was I was with the nigga probably 2 weeks ago. I met him. We was chilling at a strip club, just chilling for a second, and then when I was either there or left, he was like texting a bitch. Like, that's a fucked up thing to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real fucked up to, like, I don't like when people smile in my face and do fucked up shit to me later. Like, it never sits well with me. It's just like, cause then you start, I don't like to, when to me, what a friend is somebody you let your guard around. If I had to put it in layman's terms, like the symbol, it's somebody you let your guard down around because you don't feel like you have to protect yourself in certain you know what I mean? So then you start thinking that shit like, well, what else the fucked up shit you did to me I don't fucking know about, you know what I mean? And it might have been an isolated incident. And he had like a conscious moment where he was like, he said that's why he had to tell me because he felt fucked up about it. But it's just like, you know how it is. It's like that friendship where it's just like, damn, like, I guess telling me the truth was a friend thing to do, but doing it is like, how good of a friend are you? You know what I mean? Like, it's like if I hire a plumber and I say, oh, yo, can you fix my toilet? And I come back and says, yo, I don't know how to fix toilets. Well, are you a fucking plumber? Then like, are you a fucking plumber or not, my nigga? Like this. And the way I think, I always been, it's the Virgo in me. Like, I'm black and white, up and down, left and right. So everything is logic. So if something like I can't put it together logically in my head, it fucks with me. It really fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a fucked up situation. I had to let the nigga know about himself. And it was slimy because my ex, this wasn't just some bitch. I used to live with this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, she knows my son and my family. So for her to initiate and green light wreck shit is just, I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Like, you a hoe for that. I'm sorry. You slut. You can feel how you want to about how you feel about yourself. But if you ask Jason, that's whole shit. And I'm never going to look at it as nothing else than just straight down, dirty, slimy hoe shit. Like, that's fucked up, my nigga. I don't know if she was trying to get even with me for some old shit or whatever the motive was. I mean, I hope y'all accomplish whatever y'all trying to accomplish, but it's hard for me to not look at niggas sideways a little bit. It's like your mom catching you jerking off. You know what I mean? Like, like, she's still gonna love you, but she can't unsee that shit. You know what I mean? Like, she realized you're not the same person that, you know what I mean? She realized you're a different person now. You know what I mean? But it's like love, you're gonna have the love, but it's just like, damn. That's how I feel about a nigga. Like, I got love for the nigga, but it's like it was just foul shit, man. That should have never happened. And I know some niggas will say, oh, you forcing it, whatever. That's just how Dover feel. That's how Cordova feel. And you don't gotta agree with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's how I feel about the shit, man. I'm never gonna feel no other type of way about it. Maybe sooner or later, maybe it's just whatever. I'll be whatever about it. But I just felt some type of way. I had to say something. I'm not a nigga who, I can't hold shit on my chest, especially people I run into. Like, I'm gonna tell you what it is. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw. I spray random. Whoever gets hit gets hit. I'll deal with the consequences later. But I'm never gonna just not say something because I don't want to hurt your feelings, because I'm comfortable hurting people's fucking feelings, because that's how you get the real shit out of people. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to not tell you something because I don't want to hurt your feelings or have you feeling some type of way. Like, some people need to feel some type of way. You know what I mean? And it was just like, and the timeline is what really fucked me up because it was so fucking recent. Like, nigga, you really smile in my face and then doing fucked up shit to me. It was just whatever. But I mean, like I said, I gotta appreciate the truthfulness. I mean, that's like just some man shit and some old. inkling of friend shit. But it was just a fucked up thing that it was a tough pill to swallow, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? And it's just niggas like, and I don't want to even say it's like bro code shit because that's like minimalizing this shit. It's just this is life shit. You don't do shit like that. Like that shit you don't do. Especially like with my friends, like I would never fuck with any of their bitches. And you can, everybody knows you can fuck with any of your friends' exes because y'all got similar like y'all got similarities. So probably what she liking you, she might like in another nigga. But as to me, what me is like I've had more pussy than the average nigga, and it's like I'm not gloating. It's just the life I've lived in this life, and it's like I'm not gonna risk my friends thinking about me sideways or have my friends look at me sideways just to maybe get some pussy that I ain't gonna do with nothing with except just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how Dover feel about that shit. You know what I mean? And it's like there's nothing I can really say or do about it. It happened, but I mean, I wish I could just X shit out and keep my laser focus and shit be good, but right now I just gotta just chill out and just, I still got love for niggas, but it's just like I can't. That's just niggas is fucked up out here. Niggas move differently, and it's just, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? So that's what Dover got to say about that. I just had a real moment with y'all. It's all good. But anywho, on a way lighter note and good note today. Well, I knew about this for a while, but I couldn't really say nothing about it. It was just I'm on the Boston Calling, and for my out of town listeners, this is the biggest. Is it the biggest? One of the biggest music festivals in Boston this year. They got the who the fuck is on there? I think Foo Fighters one night. Hold on, I don't want to misquote it. 1 second. Hold on, everybody. Let's see. So one night it's gonna be in May 22nd or 24th. They got the Foo Fighters, or excuse me, Rage Against the Machine and Red Hot Chili Peppers out of 3 headliners for each day, and then they got like a million other artists and DJs, and every night they got a couple comics. And I was one of the comics for the night that the Red Hot Chili Peppers performs. So it's gonna be me, my boy Will Noonan, Sean Sullivan, Hannah Evanson, Lamont Price, and Tookie. So it's gonna be a good weekend. I'm really happy that I got this because like anybody who knows me comedy, I always feel like I get slighted. That's just how I feel. I always feel like I get fucking slighted. And this is one thing that it's a good look for me to be on such a big event show wise. Maybe I could use it to get other work or something, but it's just I don't know. Boston comedy is just man, Boston comedy is the same as Boston anything. It just has its ingrained racism that and it bleeds into every aspect of Boston life. Like I talked about this the last one I dropped with Tawanda, who if y'all listen to it, but it's just racism it's just annoying. Like you get used to it, but it just really gets annoying to a point where it's like, come on, what are we doing here? Like, and I'm not to my own horn. It was like whatever you may feel like I'm the best, but I know who I'm better than. And a lot of people I feel like I'm way better than, and a lot of people tell me the same shit. So that's just how Dover feel. You know what I mean? But it's just yeah, it's comedy is just frustrating. I feel like anything you have passion for is going to test your love for it over and over again. I think that's what passion is. It's an unwillingness to let go of something. You know what I mean? I think that's what real passion is, and that's how I feel about comedy. It's just I've there been times where I let my mind entertain the fact of saying just fuck this shit, but it's just like nah, that won't happen for more than like half a second. It's like it's a relation, it's an eternal marriage that I'm gonna keep working on until it gets me what I was. And it's been rough. It's been rough patches. It's been good patches, and hopefully this year brings me a lot more success in it. Comedy is just it's the high I get from comedy is just I can't explain it. I feel bad for people who don't have like a real passion and don't know that feeling. I'm pretty sure it's how Beyonce feels when she sings, or Chris Brown when he sings and dances, or Kobe when he was playing ball. But it's that it's it to put it in. If I had to put a word to it, I'm pretty. But you can't really explain it. It's the most alive feeling you can fucking have when you're doing what you love, and because for me, comedy, like I'm not making bank off this shit. I'm not paying my bills off this shit hard like that. So I do plenty of shows that I don't get paid for, plenty, and I just love being on stage. And when you get that feeling when you just are just in comedy doing good, it's called killing. When you're just killing on stage and they just fucking with everything you're saying, it's just like ugh, it's just whew, it's just the best feeling in the fucking world, man. And so comedy is one thing I will never take out of my life ever. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever. I'll take fucking I'll lose relationships before I lose comedy. Any day. I'll choose it over most things. You know what I mean? Something probably not my family, but everything else after that probably is it's a it's a toss up for y'all motherfuckers when it comes to stage time. Like I fucking I've done I've traveled far distances for shitty stage time plenty of times. Like I've I've drove 2 hours to places just to bomb. And bombing in comedy, if you don't know, is doing terrible, not getting laughs. And I've done that. I remember I drove to fucking Connecticut years ago. Years ago. This is back when. This is a little comedy history, Boston comedy history. This was Sam J. It was me, Sam J, who was a writer for SNL, and Rito Brown, who has a extreme Instagram following. We rode out to Connecticut to Chris Clark. He's a comic in Connecticut. Is he from? I don't want to misquote. I don't want to. I don't know Chris Clark. Are you from Connecticut? I think Chris Clark is from Connecticut. I'm not sure, but I believe he is from Connecticut. And we do our show. It was. I remember the show. It was a big ass venue. It was like all Spanish people in there. There was a couple black people. I just remember there was a lot of Spanish people. We was in Connecticut, and I bombed something terrible, like god awful bombing, like just like that type of bombing. Like it's just I was bombed so bad the guy thought I was doing new jokes I had never done before. That's how bad the fucking bomb was, and I had to. eh, This is what I hate about, like I say, fake comics where they don't let themselves feel the bomb. Like when you bomb, you're supposed to feel bad about it. There's a comic, I'm not gonna say his name, who I seen recently, and like he'll bomb and then he'll still be like taking pictures of himself, like yeah, blah blah blah, like bragging and shit. Like yo, when you bomb, you're supposed to feel bad. If you're a real comic, you're supposed to want to do good. It's not a toss up. It's not hopefully I do good. No, I want to do good. I'm going to make sure I do good. And when you don't do it, it's a shitty feeling to do what you love and to suck at it sometimes. You know what I mean? And it's just like ugh. A bomb is uh. I was never. I played hold on, son is. Oh, okay. He made a big noise in his room, but freaking a bomb is. It's one of the worst feelings. I don't know. I don't really can't really compare it to much else other than. Oh fuck, man. Eddie, I was supposed to get up with him today. He said he has to go grocery shopping. He said girls can't go anywhere alone. Shout out Eddie and his relationship, man. He's like the most married, unmarried guy I ever met in my life, man. Shout out to him and LaPrincia. Shout out to y'all. That shit's funny. If you can see the fucking emojis he put, that shit just made me laugh. But yeah, yeah. But bombing is it's a terrible feeling. It's just, but like I said, back to bomb. I'm really glad I'm like getting to fucking do the show with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Like this shit's gonna be dope. It's gonna be so fucking dope. Like my sister. I wish she could come, but she'd be pregnant. She loves fucking Dave Navarro. She watches like so much Ink Master. Like she loves that fucking dude. And I was actually about to get my tattoo finished. I don't know when I got this tattoo, but it was years ago. It's the most unfinished tattoo. I got one. It's like the whole top part of my right arm, like the bicep part, the part before your elbow. I don't know what that whole part of your arm is called scientifically, but it's a gesture connected to a microphone. I still haven't got this thing colored in and finished. I couldn't tell you. Oh, let me go on Facebook and see when I got this tattoo. I'm gonna. Okay, how do I? Oh my god, my sister's calling me. Hold on, people. Sorry about that. My sister called me, and she told me I should watch some show on Netflix called The Circle. I guess the show premises it's a bunch of people live in an apartment building, and they all have their own apartment, and they can't use the internet except to contact each other, so they don't know each other, and they try to get others kicked off. And I'll probably watch one episode and get disinterested, but that's what I do with me and my sisters. We just recommend things to each other, and then hopefully they take on to it so we can talk about it later. That happens when you grow up with girls. They just that's what they do. It's the same reason why they got fucking book clubs and shit. But whatever. Anywho, I can't fucking remember what the fuck I was talking about before she called me. But yeah, I was just I don't know. But yeah, I'm just like I'm excited about this show. Very excited. And I don't know, because I know it's a big venue, but I don't know if we're going to be on the big stage or they got multiple stages. Because that's how some of the music festivals are. Like, they got the main acts on the big stage, and then they got sub stages for other events going on. Wow. So I'm just going to just try to bring the best jokes I can bring, and hopefully I do the best I can do. So it is what it is. So it's all good. But anywho, uh, you know some wild shit I did recently for the first time. This is completely random. I did shrooms, mushrooms for people who don't know. It's a psychedelic drug. I did that shit. It was about 2, 3 weeks ago, and first I didn't. I was kind of scared to do it because like I thought it was like some old fucking hippy dippy. I was gonna be seeing colors and fucking saying words like far out man and shit like that. It was just like I did about 1.2 grams of it, and it was like I kind of felt like it was like an edible high, and I could not stop laughing like at all, like laughing like a little kid's like laughing. It was like I was sweating from laughing so much, and it was me and these two comics, my boy Trent Wells and my boy Big D. He's a comic in Boston, and we actually spent. It's to last a long time. We actually spent at least 2 hours roasting D, and that shit was funny. We was talking about how his sheets are dirty on his bed, and it just started as one joke, and then Trent ran with it and roasted this nigga probably for like no lie, like 3 hours straight, and it was real good. That shit was hilarious. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And then what shrooms is though, it's like the way it makes me feel. And once again, I heard I didn't do enough to like get the full, but I like to ease my way into drugs. I don't like to just go hammer time with them. But what it made me do, it just intensifies whatever fucking mood you're in. Because after that, we left for a second, and we was on the highway, and Trent was in my car, and he said some wild shit, and I probably like I yelled at the dude for like, cause he pissed me off, and I probably yelled at him for like 20 minutes straight, like really yelling at this nigga, like, and like I said, I think it just intensifies whatever fucking mood you're in. I was calling him a fuck nigga and all kind of shit, man. It's just he said some disrespectful shit, and it goes full circle to back to what the fuck I was talking about earlier with the whole fucking betrayal shit. I don't like to be disrespected, and that's just what it boils down to, man. I'm just a dude who I like to think that I carry myself with a certain dignity and respect, and that I worked for. It's not like I think I just deserve it just because I'm me. And he crossed the line, so I had to get in his ass. That's the best way I can put it. I had to get in his ass for like 20, 30. I was bugging though. I was definitely shrooming it up. But I mean, next time I might do it again. I might do a little bit more this time. Now that I know what I'm kind of getting myself into. But I'm scared. I've always had a healthy fear of drugs. It's just some of them are fun, but it's not my thing. It's definitely not my freaking thing to just be doing drugs all the time. I mean, I like my weed and shit in moderation, but I don't know. I don't like to be fucked up all the time. I'm just watching the news right now and they fucking still talking about this Kobe shit, and it's like I'm it's so sad to watch the Kobe shit again. I'm sorry to bring it up that I'm kind of waiting for it to be over because I just can't watch this shit anymore. It's so fucking sad to watch. It's like, it's just Jesus Christ. But I've been doing, I don't know. I've been real focused lately on a lot of shit. Just trying to better my life, trying to get more money. Oh my God, yo. I know people talk about this all the time. This is random. This is just something that going on. Like my fucking health insurance, rose $300 fucking dollars this year, a month. I woke up Friday for my check and there was just $700 gone. They took the $400 I guess I owed and another $300 I didn't know I even owed. It's just like insurance is a motherfucker. Like that shit is like. Literally, you can't go without it. It's like water. It's like, yo, if you don't have fucking health insurance, they will let you die. And I learned that shit before when I was like I think I was 19 or 20, and I had sprained my foot. I thought I had broke it, and I had hobbled all the way to fucking. There's a hospital, a clinic I used to go to in Boston called Kenmore. It's Harvard Vanguard. I guess it's a sector of Harvard School, blah, 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 whatever. And I hobbled all the way up the stairs. I was like, yo, my foot's fucked up. I need to see a doctor. They looked up. This is back when I was 19, 20. They said, you have no insurance. You cannot see the doctor. And that was it. And then I just had to hobble my ass back on the bus and go home and just everybody's done this before when you just let something heal and you just hope that it heals properly. You just hope for the best. Like, all right, hopefully this doesn't. And I guess it kind of healed, right? I mean, I'm in my 30s now, so a lot of the shit that I ignored in my 20s is like slightly coming back to haunt me a little bit. Like the thing, like a lot of injuries that I ignored, that everybody ignores some injuries. Like my fucking ankle sometimes hurts. The last fucking football game I had where I had this pinched nerve in my fucking elbow, and it still hurts to this day when I fucking hit it. It's the worst fucking pain in my life, and it was crazy. Fucking just, I don't know, fucking weird. Other day, fucking, just weird shit happened. I'm just going random. My mom fucking gave me some natural soap, like her friend made, and I thought it was good at first, and it just made me break out. Like, like I was like, what the fuck is this? What's so natural about this shit? You know what I mean? Like I was like itching, and fucking my balls was itching for like days. You know, I'm pretty sure it's same for girls, but guys, like when anywhere around your balls, dick starts feeling felt, you panic. Like you fucking panic. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, cause you can't just be walking around scratching your balls. Like, that's just not cool. I mean, you could sneak a scratch here and there, like just some old regular scratch, but you can't be profusely scratching your nuts. Like, you got to figure out what's wrong. And it took me a couple of days to realize it was a soap. I thought it was like, I didn't know what the fuck I thought it was. I was just like, went to the doctor and I was like, be honest, I got an STD test just to make sure my girl wasn't lying to me this whole fucking time. Like, if I'm gonna be real, that's what I was like. Yo, this bitch better never gave me something. And yeah, it was just fucking crazy. And fucking I was just sick. I don't know. So it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Life is fucking crazy right now. It's 2020 is coming in hard. Like 2020 is, there's gonna be no lead up. I feel like this one of them years is gonna be no build up. It's just gonna be intense, like all fucking year. And I like intensity. I like shit. Sorry. I like years that make me keep my energy up for long periods of time. But I do need a break every once in a while. I mean, I don't need a break yet, but I will in about 6 months. A lot of shit's going on. My friend's getting married, and my boy, he's looking at venues, and my other boys are fucking looking for fucking places to throw the bachelor party. And every fucking place they pick is places that fucking people have died. Like, they want to go to DR. Like, didn't a million fucking people die in DR last year? Then they was talking about Mexico and Jamaica. And then today I read the fucking news. They got a 7.7 fucking earthquake out there. It's like, and they're acting like I'm bugging for like being like, hold on, this we gonna like, I don't want to fucking die for a vacation. Like, I'm not, I don't enjoy partying that much when I'm willing to die for, what the fuck, man? Hold on a second. Eddie's texting me again. Here now, trying to bang it out. So whenever tonight, tomorrow night. Oh yeah, he's gonna record another podcast with me. Hold up. You are the most married, unmarried. I'm sorry, people. Gotta send these texts. Oh, come on. Yeah, Eddie's my fucking iPhone like consultant, and he tells me how to use it all the fucking time. Somebody just sent me a fucking oh man. Don't you hate like when on Facebook and then you get a like or something from somebody you don't know, and they like comment, you say something, and now they just like try to intrude on you, think your buddy's question for you. So I got a buddy from Colorado, stand-up comedian, host shows out there and stuff. He wants to come visit out here. Told me to find out if he could get on a show or two out here when he visits. Who should he contact in regards to that? I'll send you some of his material. I don't need to see his material. I'm going to just say what dates. I'll try to help the guy out if I can. Actually, I will watch the video, but Brian Sullivan. I'll look it up after. His boy sent me something, though. I'm not going to say his name. Shout out Brian Sullivan. But, yeah, so these motherfuckers out here just, like, trying to find fucking venues. Like, I mean, granted, I would love to go to DR, too, just not when the water and liquor is killing everybody. Like, what the fuck? And then I would love to go to Jamaica, just not when there's fucking earthquakes and act like I'm bugging. Like, I got a son, you know what I mean? That nigga depend on me. Man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. And, you know, my niggas I fuck with, these are my niggas. I love these niggas. They just, it's just, I feel like I just got way more responsibility than them, and I have to take in consideration the shit, and niggas don't. But it is what it is. I'm going to pull up whatever the fuck these niggas decide. I'm going to show up. I'm not going to be that guy. But it's like, damn, can we just pick somewhere where lives aren't in danger? I mean, I guess your life is always in danger, but what the fuck you going to do about it? Man, I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm my fucking, man, I'm fucking, it's hot. My house, like, I gotta turn the heat down. I live on a top floor, and I don't know anybody who's ever lived on a fucking top floor. Like, I can never find a happy medium with the fucking heat. It's either too hot or too fucking cold. I don't know the place to put the thermostat where it's even. It's just, my fucking balls are sweating right now. And fucking, speaking of sweating, I went to the gym yesterday. First time in like a couple weeks getting back in the swing of things. And I saw some shit at the gym that just was kind of weird to me. I This is how I knew I was around some white trash at the gym. I was chilling when I go to gym. I can't start gymming until I jog. Like I have to. That's why I'm waiting for this weather to break so I can start jogging outside. But I have to run for at least a mile or two, like to get my blood pumping and get in that gym mode. I can't just go in there and just start lifting weights and shit. I've never been able to do that. I'm gonna get a shitty workout. But I go in there. I'm chilling, you go to the gym, you see all the good looking women. That's what people are saying. It's not good looking women are not in the club. They are in the gym. You see some fine bitches in the gym. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I did see some. I seen this old Spanish bitch. This bitch probably was 56 and drop dead gorgeous. Her body was like, god damn. God damn, that bitch look good. But whatever. Fucking. So I'm up there, I'm jogging, and I don't know what it is with me. Like I hate, and it's not none of my business. It's just I hate when I go to the gym and I see people on the treadmill and they're like, the setting isn't like on nothing real. Like lady, you're not gonna really lose like weight or anything just walking. You're gonna have to run. Like it was like what my boy told me with working out, who's in shape. Well, he fell off, but he's like the gym is not. It's not necessarily. It's not all about eating and working out. The most important thing is you have to try. When you go to the gym, don't go to the gym and put the fucking treadmill on like the slowest walk. So and then just run your ass off, feel like shit, like the people really, and then get on with the rest of your life. But anywho, I was fucking in there, and fucking there was this fucking dude on the bike. I'm not a biker. I don't like biking. I'd rather just run. I don't like bike. I don't like the steps. I hate ellipticals. That's just such a unnatural action for me. I can't do it. Every once in a while I fuck with the steps, but I'm mostly just a treadmill type of guy. I don't like bikes and all that shit. Excuse God damn it. Anywho. And I was just sitting there. I walk in. And when you walk in, you got to take a left, and it's like all the fucking cardio equipment. There was a dude on the bike. He probably had to be 300 plus, right? He's biking at the lowest speed possible. And while he's biking, he is fucking scratching a scratch ticket. Like, this is how I knew I was around some real quality, high grade white trash. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And there's like those people who go to the gym, and I feel like they're like, like you see like a lot of morbidly obese people at the gym. You know what I mean? And I mean, if they're at the gym, I can't knock you. You trying, but there's some people who go to the gym, I think, just so they could lie to their doctor. That's just how I feel. Like, yeah, I've been going to the gym. I mean, I haven't been trying shit. I'm just there. I mean, I scan my card, and that counts, right? But it's just like, it's like, are you on a scratch? Like you're in gym. Like your focus needs to be gym shit. You need to be worrying about sweating, and that's it. Like sweating a lot. Like you gotta push your fucking shit. Like that's the most laziest shit I ever seen. You're gonna fucking go to the gym and scratch tickets. Like being lazy is why you're in the situation you're in now. Like this mentality, you gotta stop it. Like I was just like I was in like shock. I was like, yo, this dude is serious right now, man. Like he was just like he was a classic like fat dude too. He had like sweatpants on. He had the sneakers that are leaning to the side, and it was just like, wow, like bro, like you need to stop this shit right now. Like you're bugging right now. But I went there. I did my little 2 mile run. I use easing back in it. I was doing 1 mile, but yesterday I had some shit on my mind. It just put me in like a beast mode, so I just ran the 2 miles. And yeah, it was like that. And I was sitting there just trying to really, really get it in. I'm just like trying to really get really in really good shape. I haven't been in like I've had fat years, I've had medium years, and I've had skinny years. but I never been like super duper like defined, and that's my goal. Like I want to have defined muscle, like you know what I mean. I want that. I want to be just have defined muscle, and that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So, and it's hard. It's a little bit harder as you get older, just the time and just the hardest thing for me. Like I'll go to the gym and kill myself. It's just the eating. It's just hard to plan your life around a gym lifestyle because what it is just a lot of food. Like other than fruit, healthy food is just disgusting. Like let's just get it out there. Let's stop pretending that quinoa salads and fucking steamed broccoli with no salt or pepper on it is good. Like I guess you get used to it, and I guess once you, my aunt told me once you change your diet, you start having cravings for other shit. But this just some food is just nasty. That's just what it is. Like I love fruit. That's me and my son's thing. Like sweet, I can eat fruit all day. Like and I usually have to go to like neighborhoods with a lot of black or West Indian people to get quality fruits because like right now I live around a lot of white people, so they just got like the white fruits. They got like the shit that you see like on the food pyramid and shit. You know, they got like the apples and the grapes. I love grapes. They got the apples, the grapes, you know, and the regular banana, that shit. But like sometimes I be like I need to go to like the West Indies. I need like ripe mangoes. I need shit. I need like shit like that. I need mangoes. I need quality avocados and shit like that. Like I need somebody. I need somebody picking my fruit whose life sucks 100%. Like that's where you get that quality fruits. Like somebody who's picking it. Like I don't want somebody. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, I was my son. But like I was saying, I had to do something with my son real quick. But I need my mangoes picked by somebody who's like fourth generation mango picker. Like that nigga's daddy, his granddaddy, his great granddaddy. That's all they know is mangoes, nigga. Like I need struggle in my fruit. Like I'm sorry, like just like when I go to get my fucking fruit from like a fucking like what's it called, franchise supermarket, like the classic, the Stop and Shop and the Shaw's. It just tastes like it tastes manufactured. It doesn't taste like, it don't feel like it was naturally grown. I could taste the bullshit, man. I need some nigga who his tools are just a machete. Like he cuts through branches and goes finds avocados in the best place, and he just bring it. And he probably did 100 pounds of avocados, and he got paid $4. That's who I need make him. And then you find those in like those neighborhoods with a lot of Caribbean people. Oh man, Jesus Christ, this fucking phone. That's Eddie texting me. Sneaking text because he's fucking married pretty much. But yeah, that's the kind of fruit I need in my life. And I be making smoothies too a lot too. That's the thing. Is like that's why I'm always in the supermarket buying fruit, because like if you just eat a piece of fruit every day, you're good. But a smoothie is like 6 fruits at once, and I'll be running out. And my son is oh my god, this. I can't say I didn't do it as a kid, but this kid never fucking stops eating, like ever. I mean, he's only 10, about to be 11, so I guess his age, but this nigga is eating and he's one of them fucking skinny, high metabolism ass kids, so he's just like, he doesn't even have the repercussions of eating. Like, I'm jealous. I always hated niggas who, like, my sisters are like that. Well, one of them. I hated niggas like that who just don't have to bear the consequences of the food they eat, man. It's just not fair. Motherfuckers who just get to eat whatever the fuck they want. Greasy, sugary, salty, and still, like, this. I mean, he plays a lot of sports. He runs around. I give him credit for that. But this nigga got an 8-pack. Like, he got abs, like real fucking abs, man, and I'm jealous. He has, and I know he's gonna be skinny because his other side of the family, they all skinny, and he probably got the same genetics as my sister. Like, it's just not. It's fucking. Just, I think everybody should just be born fat, right? And then you gotta earn your body, or chubby, fat. Everybody should be born chubby. You should just be born that. You should have to. The government needs to step in. You should have to stay chubby to about 13, and then you get to earn your body. Nobody should be born. That's fucked up. It's just not fair, man. And I'm jealous because I used to be skinny. And then I don't know what happened. I think it's usually around the time when you discover drinking in your body. It just, I guess I did used to drink when I was in my 20s. I guess I drank pretty often. But not enough to like, you know what it is? I'm a social drinker and I was always around people. So I guess I was a drinker. You know what I mean? But it's just not fair. Everybody should have to be chubby on a borderline to being fat until you're about 12, and then you got to earn your body. You shouldn't just, it's just fucked up, man. It is fucked up that some people just get to just walk around doing whatever the fuck they want. Oh my God. I got a sister, right? She literally, just like Julian, my son, eats all the time. She, like, if you see something on TV, like, yo, McDonald's got the new triple stacker McGriddle boomby pie, like, she gonna go try that shit. And like, she's tried every new franchise food. She be like, yo, she kept me up, yo, Jason, you try that new? I'm like, nah. She's like, oh, that's just mad good, you need to get one. Like, nah, I can't. That's not fair. That's fucking not fair, man. It's just not fucking fair. Oh shit, I've been going for a while now. All right, this was another Lonely Cast. I want to thank all my listeners. I want to, like I said, I'm sorry about last week. I can't remember exactly. I wish I had a legit excuse for y'all. Something happened. I can't remember. Something happened. I don't know if I had a show. Something happened on the day where I couldn't drop it. I can't remember. But I will keep dropping. Like I said, I'm just going to just keep doing it by myself. I'm not going to just depend on guests or whatnot. And I'm just trying to get better at doing it by myself. I mean, I can tell jokes all day, but this just talking on a podcast, it's still like I haven't found my perfect rhythm with this shit yet. And I mean, this one wasn't that bad, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? I want to thank myself, Jason Cordova, for doing this. Once again, if you got any questions, concerns, or if questions, concerns, or you just want to talk shit to me, go to Poker Table Talk Podcast at gmail.com. Poker Table Talk Podcast at gmail.com. And like always, if you're going to throw your chips in, might as well do at the Poker Table. The podcast we do for GP, definitely not PC. You don't like it, suck my wee. Good night. Or morning, or whatever the fuck you're doing. Just good. Just be good out there. All right? And don't cross your friends. I'm going to end it at that. Peace. Poker Table Talk, the podcast we do for GP. Definitely not PC. Suck my weed.